How you doing? Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. You made it, chat. The second to last day of the week. You did the big plans for the weekend, right, chap? Smash a like button. Welcome to day 800. And I have actually no idea what day it is, chat. What day is it? 824. Holy hell. Do it again. Welcome to day 824. Wow. Really getting up there in the days, boys. What did we do yesterday?
Previously on the John Bam Show.
I was just watching this thick, fast, muscular spider do thick, fast, muscular spider things just right in front of me. It was very thick. Sure, it was like the kind of spider. It didn't look fragile. It looked like it had been to the gym. It had never once skipped leg day.
Sometimes I make deep fakes of myself.
Hold on. Small things.
Oh my God. My husband spent so much money on a and he actually wants to use it. Can you believe that? Where to put my hands? I need some flavor, Ma. What the hell was that last thing? All right, where we at right now? Where are we at right now? I think we were in the middle of the teardown. Let's go take a quick look over here. This background ain't got ish in it, dude. So let's do this. Yeet. 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 Okay, we're good. You boys ready to chop broccoli? Fucking do this. I finally dipped into the movie town last night, boys. Well, not really. I'm catching up on some of my favorite pastime. Documentaries and miniseries docs. So I hit up Netflix last night. And first I watched Killer Sally. Has anybody watched Killer Sally? That was a very fascinating one. Oh shit, I gotta get rid of these nougats. Pop, pop, brap, bop. Oh, one of those was called NFX MHC, bro. Yeah, Killer Sally, bro. Crazy. It's about a competitive weightlifting couple that how do I do it? Shit goes sideways and the wife kills the husband. Shit goes sideways, wife kills the husband. And then it's a mini doc about what happened. Was she justified in doing it or not? It was very fascinating, but it wasn't the good kind of true crime doc. You know how a lot of true crime docs at the end, you're just like, what? What? And then you got to go on Twitter and you're like, I can't believe the injustice taking place. This is after. You know what I mean? A lot of those documentaries, that's how they end. With you all up in your feels oh my fucking God, dude, I can't believe this shit. Not this one. This one, it's like a completed story. Right? It's a complete story. It has an ending. How you'll feel about that ending, that could be up for a little debate. But that was good. Killer Sally. It's only 3 episodes, and you can watch it at 1.5 speed. So, 3 45-minute episodes, 1.5 speed. You can bang it out. And then after that one, I watched... I forget what it's called. I think it's called You're Not My Mother. It's about these absolute batshit nutty people that split off from the Mormon church to create their own religion thing. And it gets crazy. People dying fucking everywhere, dude. This dude's dead. This dude's dead. These 2 kids are dead. This dude's dead. This guy's got a knife in his anus with a hamster. This dude's dead. What's crazy about how this one ends, chat? This documentary, it's not over. The court date for the people involved is coming up in January 23. So if you're into the true crime shit, that's when you're going to want to watch if you want to, follow along with that trial and what's going on. It's a really crazy one. It's got a lot of super hard to watch shit, especially if you're a parent. Especially if you're a parent, warning on watching this one, warning. Don't want to watch it. If you're into the true crime stuff, it's a crazy one. I was just watching that one going, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way. Wait, Christian Bale? Huh? That one was called hang on. They were both on Netflix. That one, oh, sorry. That one is called Sins of My Mother. It's on Netflix. There you go. It's called Sins of Our Mother. That's the one that ended, and I was just like, what the fuck, dude? No way, bro. No way, bro. That's how it ended for me. So, yeah, at your own risks. Put that one on your watch list or whatever. Oh, I'm a parent. They'll say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're a parent, like it's a lot harder to watch. Actually, both of the ones I watched are I think, a little harder to watch if you're a parent.
Man, my fingers are huge and fat.
Whoa, look at me slapping the bass, boys. That's me slapping the bass. Yes, there you go, chap. People that wanted to see my bass. And I embrace that song. I turned the treble all the way down.
Monkey farts.
I turned the treble all the way down. Yeah, Said Killer, you should program a little fake bass solo. Seinfeld? I can't do that yet. I can still barely even hold the bass. No meme. Yesterday was the most comfortable I've been so far. But I got to, like, cross my leg. And I got to have the strap on the bass, like, real high and tight. Like, you ever seen those bass players that are, like, playing the bass, like, up here? That's how I got to hold it. As of now. I really got to, like, all the way up to here to be able to play it. Otherwise, I'm just, like, all awkward and, like, I cannot get comfortable with it. On top of the gut. No, I thought it was that initially first. I was like, wait a minute. Is it, like, my stomach doing this? Like, is my stomach pushing it out, making it uncomfortable? That wasn't it, though. And I noticed, too, like, when I'm doing some scales, like, I'll be up like this, right? And I noticed when I got to do something, like, I'll have to point the bass and, like, come. It's really weird. Shit, I never thought about playing an instrument like that. You know, I was like, oh, I got these two fingers. Wrong. I smoked a doobie last night, and I just on the bass, all I was doing is practicing the right hand technique. So I was just going on all five straight, dong 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 dong, bung 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 up and down, up and down, up and down, just trying to get you, make it like, you know, trying to code in some muscle memory with good technique, with real good technique though. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to make a conscious decision to, force myself to learn the best technique, you know, from day one, so I don't have to ever unlearn a bad technique.
No meme, but I would suggest one of those finger squeezy trainer things.
No, I figure I'd rather just build that hand strength on the only finger I struggle with right now is my pinky. You know, I'm pretty good with it until it gets to the pinky. And then the pinky, it's always buzzing. I always miss the target with the pinky, and then I'm always not pressing down hard enough with the pinky. So as soon as it comes to a note I got to play with the pinky, we're buzzing. We're buzzing and playing wrong notes. So every, like, third or fourth note of every scale, I'm only trying to learn one scale. Even right now. Is bass normal tuning? What's a 5-string? So it's B-E-A-D-G. Yeah, it's normal tuning, but 5 strings, so the low string is B. And it's, like, so goddamn low you can barely hear it. It just goes boom, boom, boom. Davey 504. I mean, I would probably need many years of practice before I could do that, but hell yeah, man, that's the goal. The goal is to, you know, be able to just pick up a bass and let loose. I think it's really important. Is there anybody in this chat that has never played an instrument? Hey, if you're in this chat right now and you have never to even a reasonably serious level taken on an instrument, I beg you to. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, nothing. I beg of you to go deep on an instrument at least one time in your life. This is going to sound so stupid, but I swear to God it's true, chat. Okay, I swear to God this is true. Playing music, especially with other people, you don't have to, will take you to places you did not know existed. Feelings within your body that you didn't know existed. Okay? Like, O-face, right? Face melt. Shit like this. Like, maybe some of you can experience that listening to music. But I tell you, when you're in the midst of playing something and you're hanging on, it's that weird thing where you're on the edge. You're barely hanging on. You're still in there. You're in the pocket. You're playing the right notes, but it's tough, man. You're really in super intense focus, and you're nailing it with the band. And I swear to God, something magical happens, chat. I swear to God. You don't gotta believe me. Try me. Okay, try me. Get an instrument. Go deep enough to learn it and experience it. It's something I wish every human on Earth can experience at some point, because it's a really fucking incredible thing. So just please do it, chat. Take my advice. This is life advice. Go deep on an instrument. Whatever one you want. I don't care. Drums, mayonnaise. Well, mayonnaise might be tough, but yeah, you about to go f it up on a triangle. Hey, that could do it. Okay? You remember that triangle video I showed with the guy? Digga-dugga-da-da. Them triangle players in a performance, if that was a serious situation, if they nail it, they got to change their underwear. It's a crazy, crazy, like, magical thing. And sadly, people that never go deep on the instruments will literally just simply never get to experience one of the most, like, intense joys of life. I would put it on a level with, like, an orgasm. It's not like that, and I'm not trying to be silly, like, oh, you're literally creaming. I'm not making that joke right now. I'm saying, like, like an orgasm is some different shit. That, it's hard to achieve outside of that. Well, music can bring you to it. Playing music can bring you to a similar place, and that you can't really get to unless you do it. So I'll end this rant by saying, please, chat, take my advice and take up an instrument. Do it. Fuck, do it. Okay. Kazoo. Yeah, get a kazoo, bro. I mean, hey, the kazoo is lit, dude. You want to get into the drums? It's expensive. Well, I mean, if you're really interested in the drum set, yeah, it's expensive. But if you want to start as a drummer, all you need is a practice pad, because the very first thing you should be learning anyway is your rudiments. Learn them rudiments, man. Just like me with the bass right now, I'm not actually diving in just trying to learn songs. Just practicing scales and getting my technique down and shit, because that's, proper investment up front. You don't got to do that. You can just learn Seven Nation Army. Yeah, you get rubber practice pads and learn your rudiments. Start with a paradiddle. Start with your super basic single stroke roll. Get a metronome. Practice it. Up into a paradiddle. Suddenly you feel like a god because you're playing a paradiddle. And then eventually work your way into a drum set. And now you got all these rudiments that you've been learning on a single pad. And now you can take your single pad rudiments, but now you got like 15 pads. And you're like, holy shit, that super simple paradiddle sounds fucking crazy, bro. It sounds crazy on Jose. You know what I mean?
Played piano for 10 years and I agree, even to this day it brings me that much joy.
Yeah.
I would argue same with singing. I
Sure.
sang in choirs and your heartbeats literally sync up, it's so magical. Also arranged music for a woman's a cappella group and I miss it so much. Nothing compares to performing music with people, or having people sing to you or with you music you composed or arranged for them. It's an unbreakable bond you've created with people by creating music with them.
Yeah, also, like you said with singing, I think it is really important that you were singing with people. So I don't know that you could achieve, maybe you can achieve that. I'm not a singer, so I don't know. I don't, that like orgasmic musical feeling I'm talking about, I don't know if you can. I would figure with a singer you need, part of the big thing is performance. Because if you're just in your room farting around, you can get there, but you got to force yourself to get there. Where when you're in a performance, you're going to get there whether you want to or not, because there's like shit on the line, right? Like it's like the stakes are upped. when you're in a performance, because you're taught from day one, like, you do not stop, right? It doesn't matter how bad you fuck up, your finger could fall off. You keep going. And that changes everything. Okay, you know what? It might be good if you've never done it before. You ever have a sleepover when you're a kid? You got like your friends are sleeping over, and your parents tell you, "Hey, it's time to be quiet." And then once it's like time to actually be quiet, you and your friends, the stupidest, littlest thing is fucking hilarious, and you can barely hold your laugh in. Everything is suddenly like when you're not allowed to laugh. Everything is suddenly like 50 times funnier. And you just cannot. Now you're getting to those giggle fits where you're like laughing your ass off uncontrollably because you're not allowed to laugh. It's like a similar thing takes place when you're performing music, right? It's like you're in another situation. You cannot stop no matter what. There's stuff on the line. There's people listening to you, judging you. And I don't know. And then your body, it's like, that's where you get like face. You ever seen a guitar player do like Joe Cocker? Joe Cocker's playing, right? It's because his body is contorting to stay in that pocket, to stay locked in with the music, to stay. He's feeling it, and the music. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. He's feeling it, but that feeling is something so crazy that you just go, chat. It's getting me hot thinking about it. I beg you all again. Go learn an instrument. And if you're young, learning an instrument's going to help you be smarter too. Right? It's going to help your brain expand, help you learn new things. Have you ever felt it? Oh, yes, dude. I played drums in a band professionally for like 10 years. Experienced it many times. Many times. Being proud and the rush of dopamine. No, I would totally disagree with that. Just based on account of I've been there many times. That's why I can speak so emphatically, telling you must experience this. You must experience this somehow, someday, some way. Yeah, it also comes to musicians pushing yourself, right? Push yourself in a situation with, similar music. Oh, God, I did it again, boys. I put too much shit on the ground. Oh, God, it's too much shit on the ground, guys. Oh, my God, where is my... Oh, my God, chat. Where the f*** are the inner chest, boy? What I doing? Goddamn inner chest, chat. Oh, there it is. Moving everything. In this room, everything? Yeah.
Hey, John, when we are at the shulker unloader matching thing, can you explain the mechanics to me, please?
Of which one? Of the shulker unloader? Explain the mechanic of the shulker unloader? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just very easy. Oots! Pow, pow. Bro, this is going to be emptying for 18 millennium. You put shulkers up in the hole, right? The dispenser sees there's a shulker, so it dispenses the shulker. And then this thing is checking, hey, is there shit in that shulker? And it's like, yeah. So it doesn't do nothing, right? Once that comparator is like, hey, man, ain't no shit in that shulker, that signal's going to go off. Inverting that one is going to send a signal around to this piston, which is going to push the shulker and break it, which will cause the shulker to fall into here. It's empty now. And then this dispenser, the signal will reinvert because now this will light back up. And it'll go, and it'll put another back. And then underneath this is 72 minecarts. 72 hopper minecarts. So we can and suck it out, you know what I mean? There it is, boys. Oh, my God. Literal Redstone genius, Oh, this shit still got to sort. I mean, like, literally, good Lord, bro. Chat, I just want to make sure none of these are empty because I don't know if an empty one going through would actually, like, break it. The hell was that sound? Good Lord. Dude, 88 years, bro. All right, chat, we're switching it up, boys. Next project. Well, not next project. We're going to do a little side small project at the storage farm. So that we can actually be hanging around, giving it time to sort a lot of that shit. No, this is not all cleared, but I have, like, there's so much sorting right now that no point in tacking on. There's literally no point in tacking on. We'll come and get the rest of the shit once it's, like, cleared out a bunch, and then we'll overload it again. So we're going to go do sod project right now at the farm. Bro, this is so big, you're not even going to be able to see it. Like, you literally will not be able to render this thing. That ain't what we got before. That's as big as I asked for? I never asked for anything. I thought this was a small little thing. That maybe this is as big as Dark Vet asked for? I mean, it's so big, you wouldn't even be able to see it. Yeah, like this is just, oh, you can't even see. This is just the bottom. I'm not sure what to do about this build now, chat. I thought it was something totally different. I can't, am I supposed to be building that? Where is Dark Vet? Dark Vet, am I really supposed to build this thing like 300 blocks tall? The one I sent you is how big you guys agreed. I mean, if I agreed to it, fine. I don't remember agreeing to that. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it. That's actually I am semi-impressed with myself right now, chap. That's actually coming along shockingly well. I mean, I do have to sit there just staring off into space for 10-minute increments to make it happen. But that's actually looking really good. What? Subscribe for more.